Hello and welcome to oddsjet.com and our roundup of the outlier odds values to be found across Europe's top leagues this weekend. Now in a moment I'll use our exclusive premium bet finder tool to instantly show you the bets where the top paying bookie is offering significant outlier odds value relative to the middle of the market. Oddsjet.com has a unique format for super quick and private odds comparison. But comparing odds means very little if all the bookies have the same odds for all the results. The difference is our premium bet finder tool instantly shows you the bets where odds values really diverge in a big way, so you can actually find where the extra value might exist. So let's get started in England with the Premier League. Now you can find the premium bet finder tool near the top of your display, and if I dial it to 14% plus, we can see that there's 14% plus more value for an away win for Sheffield United at Molineux. With only 3 wins all season, the Blades are rooted to the bottom of the table and are in danger of being cut adrift of the rest of the league, even if Everton and Forest get further point deductions. They head to Wolves at the weekend, badly in need of a win, and can take confidence from the fact that they did beat Wolves 2-1 back in November at Bramall Lane. If you think they can do the league double, then there's 14% plus more potential profit to be found at the top paying bookie compared to the medium bookie, aka the middle of the market. Now, if I dial the premium bet finder tool down just 1 point to 13% plus, we see another potentially interesting result highlighted, a win on the road for Burnley at Selhurst Park. Burnley are in a similar league position to the Blades and are yet to record a win this calendar year. They travel down to South London, having beaten the Eagles in 3 of the last 6 meetings and having not lost at Selhurst Park since 2018. Can they get all 3 points at the weekend? If you think so, then there's 13% plus more value and therefore potential profit for this result. Next, let's head to Spain and La Liga. Now, if I slide the premium bet finder tool up to 11% plus, we can see that there's 11% plus more value for an away win for Villarreal. The Yellow Submarine are having a challenging season. Stuck down in 13th, they've been really inconsistent, capable of big wins against Barcelona, and then the next week, surprise defeats to struggling teams like Cadiz. They do have a good record against Sociedad in San Sebastian and have won there on 3 of their last 5 visits. If you think they can get another win this weekend, then there's at least 11% plus more potential value to be found between the top and middle bookies. Now, if I drop the premium bet finder to 10% plus, we see a win on the road for Valencia highlighted. Los Chi are another team struggling with inconsistency. Currently in 8th, they visit a Granada side who have only won once since August and who they've beaten in 3 of their last 4 meetings. If you're confident Valencia will pick up another win, then there's 10% plus more potential profit to be found for that bet. Meanwhile, over in Italy and the world of Serie A, if we max out the premium bet finder tool to 15% plus, we can see that there's a big divergence in value for a home win for Lecce over Inter Milan. After such a strong start, Lecce have hit some bad form of late with just 1 win in their last 9 games and welcome table-topping Inter, who've only lost once all season. However, Lecce have a decent record against Inter at home and have only lost once in their last 4 meetings. Can they trip up Inter's title charge with a vital 3 points this weekend? If you think so, then there's 15% plus more potential profit to be made. Now, by dropping the premium bet finder tool down to 13% plus, we see another interesting result highlighted, a home win for Salernitana over Monza. Salernitana have just 2 wins in 25 games this season and are rock bottom of Serie A. But last season they won this fixture 3-0 and their visitors Monza are also struggling with only 1 win in the last 5. If you think Salernitana can get their first win of 2024 this weekend against Monza, then there's 13% plus more profit for that bet. Finally, we head to Germany and the Bundesliga. Dial up the premium bet finder to 14% plus and we see some good potential value for an away win for Bochum at Borussia Park. Bochum are in 11th, 4 places above their host, Mönchengladbach, which is unusual for this fixture, and although Bochum haven't won at Borussia Park since 2017, their hosts have just 1 win in their last 9 games and are hovering just above the relegation zone. If you fancy Bochum to take advantage and take all 3 points points this weekend, then there's 14% plus more value for that bet. And by dropping the premium bet finder down to 13% plus, we see a home win for Bayern Munich over RB Leipzig. The talk in Germany is that Bayern are in crisis and that Tuchel is under real pressure. After losses to Leverkusen last weekend and then Lazio in the Champions League, they need to get back to winning ways and welcome a Leipzig team who've defeated them on their last 2 visits to the Allianz Arena. Can Harry Kane fire his under-pressure team to their first victory over Leipzig since July 2022? If you think so, then there's 13% plus more potential profit for that bet. So as you can see, there are plenty of potentially interesting results across Europe this weekend where there is compelling outlier odds value to be found. Be sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and tell us about any other leagues you'd like us to cover. Regulations do prevent us from showing you which bookies have the top odds here for each result. So head on over to oddsjet.com to give the premium bet finder tool a try for yourself before you find the best odds for your results of interest. It's available on match odds for every league that we cover, plus plenty of popular outright winner markets where the outlier values can be even more significant. Well, that's all for now, but as always, please play responsibly.